Hi everyone, my name is Allison Lucchesi, fellow AMFT at Embracing You Therapy. For today's video, I wanted to shed some light on taboo thoughts, specifically relating to OCD. So to quickly review, obsessions are identified as having intrusive, unwanted, and repetitive thoughts, images, sensations, or emotions throughout the day. They can be related to any and all subject matter. So while all obsessions are viewed as unwanted, for people suffering from OCD, some obsessions are harder to talk about, making them taboo thoughts. Depending on who you are, where you're from, how you were raised, and various other factors, the definition of taboo varies. For the purpose of education, try to consider a thought that you would feel uncomfortable telling someone else. You might worry that they will judge you, cast you out, or assume the worst case scenario and demand intervention. As an example, this can occur in people whose taboo thoughts are violent, either in regard to themselves or others. This can make the experience of taboo thoughts feel like you have no one to turn to, and you isolate. The presence of taboo thoughts creates a deep sense of shame and isolation in those affected by OCD. The fear of being judged or misunderstood by others often leads to a reluctance to discuss these thoughts, even with close family and friends. As a result, individuals with OCD may suffer in silence, battling their intrusive thoughts alone and allowing the shame to really fester. For the purpose of this video, I also wanted to share 3 practices on how people can overcome taboo thoughts in OCD. So just to begin, acknowledging that thoughts are just thoughts. This is definitely easier said than done, but it is one of the most important coping skills we teach our clients in session. A key to managing OCD is not labeling thoughts as good versus bad, appropriate versus inappropriate, but more so seeing them as a part of many thoughts you are experiencing in a given day. This is often very hard for our clients with OCD because they often tell us, well, that sounds irresponsible. However, when you relegate such a thought to just another thought, you then neutralize its power. More specifically, you neutralize the fear or the obsession. The truth is that your thoughts are not your actions or your behaviors if they do not reflect who you are as a person. There is no sense of berating yourself about them. Another exercise to practice is mindfulness and acceptance. To see thoughts as thoughts, we heavily lean on mindfulness practices of having an observer mindset. Simply observing can make you feel stagnant in your practice, like your observations aren't serving a purpose or helping you feel any better. You may wonder, okay, so I've observed this, now what? When we actually take on the position of being an observer, we can create a distance between ourselves and our thoughts that allows us to unpack what we are observing. Awareness of our thoughts and feelings means we are paying enough attention to simplify and label what is happening. A third practice is to make value-based decisions. So this tool builds on top of your mindfulness and acceptance practice. So understanding your values, what your values are, and where your priorities lie is like a guidebook to moving forward despite your intrusive thoughts. It is also a way to combat them. When you choose actions and behaviors opposite to the thoughts that distress you the most, you are proving to yourself that your thoughts are just thoughts, that they do not define you. Taboo thoughts are a very sensitive subject. The idea of talking about them with someone might make you feel incredibly anxious. You might think, I can never share these thoughts with anyone, but hopefully in time you come to determine that you can. Remember, taboo thoughts are a symptom of OCD, not a reflection of how good of a person you are or what you think truly matters. So I hope you all found this video to be helpful in understanding taboo thoughts. You could also visit our website for more information at embracingyouTherapy.com. Bye, everyone.